Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the first in a series here on my channel, and it is going to be the top 5 makeup series. So I'm going to be doing, starting with primers. We're going to go along the natural route of application, I guess, so primers, foundations, concealers, and so on and so forth. Again, today we are starting with primers, and I have some drugstore and higher end options. And so let's just go ahead and get started. The first one that I do want to mention is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I love this primer. This is actually probably one of my most used sort of go-to primers. It's silicone based, it is clear in consistency, very smooth in texture, and helps prolong the wear of my makeup, and it also helps foundation just glide on effortlessly, and it is definitely a favorite. It's very similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, the original one. Both very silicone based and clear primers. Love this one. The next drugstore option I'm going to mention is the Lorio Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. And this is what the packaging looks like. Rose gold, has a pump, you gotta love that. This is a primer that I would use more so on special occasions or special events because it really just gives you this awesome, healthy, natural looking glow, lit from within sort of look. I used this when I did makeup on myself and some other bridesmaids at a wedding I attended in October. I also used it on the bride and her mother, and it looked great and worked well with all different skin types, skin tones, and just like I said, gives you really awesome, natural, healthy looking glow. So that is a great one. The last drugstore option that I am going to mention is not technically a face primer, it is an under eye primer. I am going to talk about eye primers and eye bases in a separate video, but I did have to throw this one in here because it's wonderful. I actually mentioned Leo, crawling back there. I mentioned this in a February favorites video, so if you want to learn a little bit more about it, feel free to check that video out. But this is great. It keeps your under eyes hydrated and really just gets it ready for concealer application and helps prevent creasing as well. So the next, that was my number 3. They're not in any specific order. I just started with drugstore. The next, number 4, is actually going to be some primers combined into one. Oh, and there's Leo. He has to look outside. So this is going to be anything Smashbox. Any Smashbox primer that I have tried, I have loved. First, let's talk about the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This I got a small sample of. I think it was in as a free gift with purchase or something like that, and I fell in love with it. It really is refreshing. Was great for the winter, the drier winter months. I don't know that I'll be able to use it all that often in the summer because I do have oily to combination skin, but this was wonderful for the winter. It's also really great for traveling. So if you're going to get on an airplane, you know how dry and dehydrating they can be. This is great for that. I did use this when I was heading to Atlanta for a business trip, and I doused my face in this and also some really hydrating moisturizer, and it worked wonders. It didn't leave me dehydrated, and it kept what minimal makeup I did wear on the plane, it kept it looking wonderful. So that is the Photo Finish Primer Water. And I'm just going to mention this really quickly. This, again, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, very similar to the Maybelline Baby Skin. Clear in consistency, super silicone-y, great for makeup application. And then this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, the pore minimizing version. It's got the lavender packaging with the little polka dots. What is he doing? And I love this one. It's very similar to the Porefessional by Benefit. And it's not one that you would put all over your face, but just in targeted areas where you do have issues with large or more noticeable pores. You sort of just pat it in wherever you need it or need a little bit of extra coverage, and I really, really love this primer. The last one I'm going to mention is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, the Mattifying version. This is the only one of this line that I have tried, but I love it. This is not the full size, it's just like the trial size. I think this is in the half-ounce size, and I believe the full size is 1 fluid ounce. But this is wonderful. It's very similar to the Becca Mattifying Primer, but I like this one just a little bit more. you need the smallest amount, and you just rub it between two fingers to sort of warm it up. And then if you just sort of pat it in your oiliest areas, it absorbs oil instantaneously. It's insane. I wouldn't put this all over my face. Again, I only get oily in my T-zone, so that is usually where I put it, primarily in the middle of my forehead and on my nose area. And it really helps keep oil at bay, and I really do enjoy this primer. I actually have been wanting to try some of the other ones from this line. They have in the trial sizes. They have, I believe, the redness one and either the hydrating or the smoothing one. And I have been highly considering picking those up to give those a go as well, since I like this one so much. But that is my top 5 primers. So we have the drugstore and the higher end. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy seeing it and would like to see more. I am planning on doing, like I said, a series out of these videos, and next up will be foundation. So like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like these videos and want to see more. And thanks so much for watching, guys.